Okay, guys, ready when you are, Matt?
Hi, Scott. I'm sure you didn't need a reminder of how brutal the Premier League is, but you got there today, didn't you?
Yeah, probably. I think that's fair to say, Matt. Really, I fine margins of the Premier League. Really, I think that was at the face of it, and that's probably the main thing that comes out of this. Look, we started the game slowly today, and Tottenham certainly put us under a lot of pressure, which wasn't ideal from us. We go a goal down. I thought our reaction was very, very good, and I thought we created numerous chances, and I felt that we was really in the game in terms of showing a real pressure to it. Second half come out bright. We miss a massive chance on, I don't know what it would have been, 58 minutes or 59 minutes to maybe go level, and then the clinicalness of the Premier League, they obviously produce an outstanding world-class finish and probably just sees the game away from us a little bit. But some real positives today, Matt, to be honest with you. Of course, we're disappointed. I'm disappointed, the players are, because we came here to try and get a result, and we've not managed to do that. But overall, there were some real pleasing things I see with us and the team I want us to be this year. So, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that the key moment there on the arm. It's quite difficult to sort of wrap your head around. You side, there's lots to be encouraged about, but you've lost 3-0. How difficult is it to weigh those two up?
It's the Premier League as well, and that's one of the biggest learnings from today. The clinicalness you have to be at, how quick you have to get your shot off. You don't have certain times, a lot of time in the Premier League, obviously against world class players, athletes, physicality, and that's the ruthlessness of the Premier League. Full concentration, keeping attention constantly, because the game at any moment can turn. And like I said, that was probably evident at that moment. And that was a big factor today.
Yeah, lots of deficits today. How do you feel some of you guys integrated?
Yeah, I thought the new boys done really well. I thought Kyle Walker was outstanding, and of course a lot of new players that probably not experienced the Premier League and English football. So I was pleased overall with them, and it'd be a good experience for them, good learning for them to be in the arena and understand and feel what exactly it's like. So yeah, pleased with them boys.
Obviously, you've got players out in a minute, but do you feel like you've got the goals in the squad to take those key moments in games this season?
Look, it's something that we're going to need to. It's something we're going to constantly have to work on. Like I said, I don't know the numbers really, but in terms of shots, I felt like in the game, I felt that we was a real threat. I remember sitting here this time last year with you. That was something that was really missing from our game. Today, we was actually arriving in areas, getting there, showing that real endeavour and that impetus. The next part is we need to probably be a bit more clinical. But yeah, so we'll keep nudging away, mate.
What do you sort of think about after playing so well ahead of it? It's early, but Sunday next week is a big game, isn't it?
Big game for us, yeah. Every game's a big game for us, and we've got another massive one now. Look, like I said, I'm a realist. That's the first and foremost, and at times I can be very rational, and I can see through certain things with a real honesty and a rationale. Like I said today, against a very, very good opponent that with huge quality in their team, for 60 minutes we went toe to toe, and we let it slip back end. We'll go again, mate. We'll dust ourselves down, get back in, look over the clips, improve, learn, and keep moving.
Armando Broja, how close was he today?
He just needs some more work, really. He's just not had enough work to really be put in Premier League. So yeah, we just need to tread really carefully, get him up to speed. I don't want to rush anything with him, and he'd be vulnerable to anything here. And then more to that is coming into the team, you need to be probably physically at your optimum. And so we'll get some work into him. Stayed back today, has done some extra work. So hopefully we'll see where we are next weekend with him.
I know you got a lot of wingers, but Luke Kolyosho, Matt Trezel, not involved today. Was that just selection? Can't get involved in that.
Selection, yeah, mainly selection. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out over the coming week.
Any more? Yep.
Play how you expected them to?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, definitely probably a different team to what they were really under Thomas, and can see real evidence of that in terms of runs on the top line, a bit more forceful. Set plays are massive for them as well, and I thought we dealt with them very well. But yeah, look, they're a very good side with a good coach, and they've got outstanding players, so they'll be fine.
How do you make sure sure the kind of fizz doesn't kind of come out too quickly after getting to the Premier League, this kind of game, lift the players straight away.
Sorry, the first bit. How do you find?
Make sure the fizz doesn't kind of come out of the team in terms of morale.
Yeah, look, it's one game. This one game. I've been very clear with this, with us and this team, that we got a huge challenge ahead of us this year, and it's a challenge that we're going to embrace. After one game, and our first game being Tottenham away, we've not managed to get a result. The positives are, for 60 minutes, we was right in this game. So, like I said, we'll keep a real level to this and keep improving.
Tom?
Scott, you mentioned Kyle. He's obviously got more experience than pretty much most players going. You talk about experience needed in the Premier League. What's his sort of hunger and desire levels, having achieved what he's achieved, to help the team?
Yeah, right up there, to be fair. And those were the early conversations with Carl before he came here, really, because at his age and the level of where he's come from and what he's done, of course, this is a totally different project and something he's not probably experienced this year, what he's going to face. But I know Carl well, and I know he'll face up to that, engage with that, and do what he did today. Like I said, I thought it was brilliant today for us.
Matt, final one?
Just one more. Yeah, we saw an emphasis today on sort of like long throws and set pieces. Is that something you're going to have to utilise a lot this season?
Yeah, definitely. Look, that's the way that, I think there's definitely a trend there as well. And I thought we looked very dangerous on set plays today. Long throws, I thought corners, I thought we looked a real threat. So I was pleased with that. It's definitely something we'll bring into our game a little bit more, certainly this year.
Thanks, guys. Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys. Thank you. Have a good weekend, guys.